Alright everyone, Sunhat Matt here. Show you how to change brake pads on a 2017 Nissan Maxima. Might help somebody out one day. Picked up my brake pads here from a company called Detroit Axle. 60% cheaper than going to any of your auto parts stores. You can find their store on eBay. And I'm telling you, 10-year warranty, 60% cheaper. You can't go wrong there. Free shipping. I mean, they sent it right to my house. They're brand new. They're not used. Open this bad boy up right here. Look. Ain't nothing different than what you'd buy at the big box store. Except for it says Detroit Axle. But I'm telling you, I bought ball joints. I bought struts. Wheel bearings. Their parts are good. They're brand new. There's nothing wrong with them. And like I said, they're cheaper. But, see right there, I've already took the tire off. It's pretty simple to take a tire off. Hopefully, if you're changing brakes, you know how to take your tire off. But something I like to do before I do brakes is I always open up the brake reservoir. It's right on the passenger side, right above your head. It's real simple to see. Big knob. I just take it loose so that when you compress the caliper, you don't get air in your brake lines. You'll get a little bit of air, but for the most part, it gets most of it out. You're going to need a 21 millimeter socket, whatever brand works. That took the lug nuts off. And then you got a 14 millimeter socket. That's going to take a bolt up here, and there's a bolt down here. You loosen them two bolts up, and that caliper will slide right off. They'll be snug, but not too bad. If you need a rubber mallet, you can get it. Set them aside. There again, should slide off. Pretty simple. There again, if you need a rubber mallet, you can tap on it, but I really didn't have much trouble there. And on those brakes, that was front and rear. Brand new hardware kit. Brand new brake pads. And even lubricant. 60% cheaper at least. I don't know the exact number. All I know is it was well worth it when going to any auto parts store. I'm about to say they got them separated in a set. They all look identical to me. I got a spring up here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a spring at the top and the bottom, kind of holding that brake pad in there. Brand new springs in here. I'm going to go ahead and get those out. Those springs look a little different than what I got. I doubt I'm even going to use them. It looks like they just hold the brake pads in there. And remember, if you don't have parts left over, you didn't do it right. Brake pads really ain't that bad, but wife was getting some noise, so I'm just changing them out. I just pop them out, they slide out. Pretty simple. New ones slide in. It comes with new hardware kits. Most of the time I don't replace them unless there's a problem. if you want to change them out, you're more than welcome to change them out, really. But, I mean, as long as it stops the car. 10-year warranty. She definitely wants some new lubricant. Most people use a knife. Us country boys just use our teeth. If you got them. Get a little bit of grease on your finger. Put it where the brake pad slides. If you want to, you can pull them pins out and loop them. I don't do that. While I pull them out, you just take a chance of getting dirt on them because I usually drop them. But you're supposed to have a rag right there. It's a real good rag when you're working on a car. If you're a tall guy like me, you got all kinds of rag. Just start your way at the foot and work your way up, you know. I'm just sliding both brake pads right back in where the old ones come out. Slid right in there. Now we have to compress the caliper. I got this nifty old brake kit. Bought this thing 15 years ago. Best thing I ever bought. If you don't have one of these right here, you should buy one. I'm telling you, look how rusty it is. I mean, I've used this thing numerous times. But C-clamp will work. This thing right here, baby, makes it wonders. Look, you take this plate, slide it right on here. Slides right in behind there. Find the disc that fits your caliper the best. You just tighten it up. It's got threads on it. Help, I'll put some WD-40 on this crap. You can see how rusty it was. PB blaster, some type of lubricant. Gosh dang. Woo! There we go. See, and then I done gone too far. Almost there. There you go. Slides right in there. Snug that up with your fingers. Make sure that plate's gripped on the other side of the caliper. 7/8 inch wrench. If it wants to be a pain in the butt, you can use it. I just hold this lever right here. Bam. And remember, if you got that reservoir open, it's going to get most of the air out. On a new car like this, probably not even going to bleed the brakes. People call me crazy. Been doing this for a long time, and after a couple brake changes, you might have to bleed them a little bit. But there again, you can bleed them. It's just more work. But if you need it, you must do it. These here brakes pretty stiff. Make sure your rubber's not kinked up, pinched up, nothing. Make sure everything looks good. Looks good to me. Right there. Slide it right back over top. Push these little pieces in. They got flat spots on them, so it's pretty easy. Get them lined up. Boom, right back on. Once you get that first one lined up, it goes smooth. I'm sure there's a torque spec out there for these calipers. I've got a special torque wrench right there. It's called the elbow torquemeter. If you're trying too hard, it's too tight. If you're not trying hard enough, it's too loose. Get it snug. Give it a good quarter turn. Don't over tighten it, because if you ever do it again, it's going to be harder. Snug that up. Brake pad changed. We'll do the other side, and should help. Check out my other video. I'm going to do the rear also, so it'll be interesting. See how much easier the rear could be. But, appreciate everyone watching. Son at Matt.